skies. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, and all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Oh my God! Spaceship! Successful! Congratulations, SpaceX! Congratulations, Elon Musk, for a wonderful, wonderful, perfect, amazing, awesome, magical, mystical spaceship flight earlier this morning. But don't I already know that? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. But see, I am the commander and captain and navigator of my own invisible spacecraft, Spiritual Explorer 1111. You might think this might be a collective soul tribe, which in a way it is, because this is our home, this is our world, this is our collective. But also, soul tribe, this is my spacecraft. You are on board on my spacecraft. And I'm very responsible for every one of you, as I have always promised you since 2019. I'm your captain navigator, and I will see you through to your destination. We are going through so much rocky patches, and I cannot even state how many of you in here, so beautiful divine feminine, so beautiful divine masculine. And I am like looking around others. Wow. You know, but we cannot compare ourselves with others because we are a special collective. We are looking for something more. We are looking for our soulmates. It's not like, you know, before possibility we were settling for less, or we have to learn soul contract from others. But in this collective, we have gone through shadow work. We are in the journey and have been in the journey to be working on ourselves, our shadows, and we went through like detoxification, purging out what we don't need. Some of you still stuck on the dark night of the soul. Some of you has already gone out. And like, you know, when we say dark night of the soul, it's not just one time. It's always like an initiation. It's always high, low, high, low. And in my case, I've gone through dark night of the soul. I spawned out of it, and then come back again, and then spawn out of it. So, you know, I have my guardians, and luckily, they've really been wonderful in like guiding me here to be with you. Because so many times, like I wanted to give up, so many times I don't even know what I am seeing, why I'm being channeling, and a lot of times I've been asking, what is my purpose here? What am I made for? Or what is like, why am I going to be here bitching and overanalyzing? Like others don't even give an F. They won't even care. And not going to be speaking about soulmates. They're just going to speak about soulmates when they're already going to be married and already have the ring and stuff. And then while us in here, others going to be saying, are we delusional? Have we like gone like insane? Hey, if I'm going to go insane, I hope I'm going to be looking hot whatever, if I'm going to be like, but anyway, yeah, so did I say a few days ago that my spacecraft, I'm going to hitchhike with SpaceX, Elon Musk, or NASA? That's why I was saying a few days ago, and I'm pretty much advanced, and I know it's going to be all right. I'm like a supernatural intuitive or superhuman intuition. A lot going to be like doubting me, but I have faith with my guides. It's the same as I'm channeling here. I might not know everything, and at the end of the day, Sultra, sorry, I keep saying at the end of the day, because English is my second language. You have to like really be patient with me like this, because sometimes I even get frustrated with the way I am speaking, because I want to express so much, but my English is so limited. But I am using layman terms that we can understand each other, because I know that in the 7 continents here in this planet right now, we are going to come together, and then you're going to be seeing me like as your supernatural channeler, as your soul sister, soul tribe, and soul family. So when I'm saying do not beat yourself up, as I have done so many times with myself, I'm even asking what's wrong with me, what's my fault, like why, whatever. You know, Soultra, you gotta know that to manifest soulmates and relationship, your soulmate also has to work on their end. They also have to work on themselves, make good decisions, and also they needing to learn to protect you and fight for the connection as well. And most of all, it's like it's you and your soulmate against the world. So, and we understand too that somewhere along the way there's going to be bad decisions, wrong connections in your end and in our end. But that's the journey. How are you going to identify your real connection against all these other bad connections? How are you going to, like, you know, go deep within, have introspection or self-reflection? Does these people you surround yourself with, or what you call relationship or something, do they make you happy, or are you just settling? So a lot of you going to be saying, oh, maybe we're just going to be settling, whatever. You've gone so far. Why are you going to settle now? You've been okay, alone and lonely and confused and feeling empty. Maybe it's better off that way than going to be settling for less, because like I always tell you, ugly gets uglier. And you might get stuck with an ugly person, ugly super in the physical and ugly in the inside as well, and very selfish. So, and in this collective, we did not condone that kind of connection. That's why a lot of us here practice celibacy, purity, isolation, and we don't sleep with just anyone else. I don't even give my hugs and kisses for free. And you know, if I'm going to feel like there's nothing romantic there, I'm not even going to lead anyone on. But I'm going to be straightforward as well if I'm going to be seeing possibilities. But here's the problem. I am different. And as your special supernatural channeler, I'm also have my imperfections. Who's going to understand me when I'm going to be anxious? Every day I am channeling, harnessing supernatural energy, and then we're dealing with this loneliness and confusion and have a lot of million-dollar questions in my head. So if I'm going to be coming on too strong to certain people, some people, they like the attention, but I wasn't romantically involved with them, so that's the problem. And then if I'm going to be pushing on others and seeing like how far can I push the limits and their boundaries, and then they run, and then I feel bad and I feel sorry in my situation, and I feel sorry for them as well, because they might be thinking what have gone wrong. Like, you know, they will be scared shit. There will be really scared soul tribe, because you know, when I'm going to be speaking now, can you build me a time travel machine at 4 a.m. in the morning? Or can I abduct you? take you to another galaxy or something like that in the wee hours of the morning, so driving. And it's always like, you know, because I said, like, can you please help me build, like, fix my spacecraft? And then others be thinking, like, have I gone insane? Am I just, you know, losing it? No, I wasn't losing it. I said I'm going to hitchhike with SpaceX and Elon Musk's spaceship, and I knew that they're going. I don't know that they're going to be launching their spaceship. I just know in advance that something is going to happen, that the spaceship is going to launch, and I didn't know that in few days or maybe a few hours later they're going to get the approval from the FAA that they're going to launch the space. I don't know what's happening. Most part I do not know, but my guides would tell me and I would intuitively pick it up. That's how supernatural intuitive are. And I know that you might also have that gift. So the spaceship launch of SpaceX and Elon Musk, oh my God, it's so amazing. Check my ex at Melody Fair NYC. I reposted everything that you needed to see. I reposted, like, oh my God, it's a 20-story foot high of a spaceship. So it's like a 20-story building. 20-story buildings shoot. That's how high, that's how big, that's how tall the spaceship that just skyrocketed into space right now, and then had to come back in full speed, going down and going to be catched by a Mechanilla arms. And oh my God, it was so magical. I mean, I don't know. I think, did they even have this? Well, last time they did some kind of flight test, there was a lot of mistakes. It was a nerve-wracking experience for everyone, and also a learning that what they need to do next. So last time, yeah, I wasn't so good, and I wasn't there. I wasn't hitchhiking. I was upset. I was in my own world. I was somewhere else. But in today's flight, I was really hitchhiking, so my energy is there. My spacecraft is flying side by side with SpaceX. So whether they're going to believe in magic or not, the flight test today is so magical, like all objectives accomplished, like so much. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. It's the same as I'm going to be channeling to you 200% human, 200% superhuman intuition, unexplainable. Now, for all the builders, they might not know, okay? They might just think, I don't know. Are they going to get this magical moment and perfect, amazing spaceship launch if my energy is not there? I do not know if our magical collective, and magical guardians from the universe wasn't there. I do not know. But Elon Musk, I think you're going to need me, because, you know, no one else in this planet is going to be authentically supernatural as I am evolving right now. And you have to know that, you know, you have to fuel me with positive energy and high vibration and no triggers, because who else is going to take you multiplanetary? Who else is going to be your pathfinder if you're going to be, like, you know, triggering me? And there's a lot of unexplainable things. You know, I did not happen to come into Elon Musk's life and just going to be gone insane. Actually, it's Elon Musk who found me first, twice. Me and Elon met each other twice. It's just him. I don't know where his bodyguard is. His bodyguard is possibly around. But I should have taken a selfie with Elon Musk. I met him twice, for goodness sake. And I should say boyfriend. Well, everyone else is going to be taking selfie with Elon Musk. Elon Musk stayed in front of me. He was just there for a while. So, first meeting, he was there by himself. Oh my God, how I met Elon Musk first. It was December 22, 2022. I know he has a lot of drama with other women, but I shouldn't care about that, because how I met Elon, It was 2 days before Christmas Eve, December 22, 2022, at the Midtown Hotel and the Lux Midtown Hotel. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite coffee shops. It's there at the Lot, New York Palace. They have the most beautiful Christmas trees there. It's so beautiful. But so what happened? I was channeling here for you. I wasn't feeling so festive that time because I was going through my dark moments, December 22, 2022. But I said, I promise I'm going to be festive and I'm going to take you to the Christmas tree. And so I was there, I was wearing red, and I was already channeling outside. And then I went upstairs to wash my hands because the restroom is upstairs on the hotel on the second floor. And then when I came down the stairs, full of Christmas trees and all Christmas lights, it's like a Christmas Hallmark love story. Oh my gosh, Elon Musk was at the bottom of the stairs smiling at me. And then I smiled too. And I was like, also paying attention because I don't want to fall up the stairs. But he was down in the stairs. And I don't know how I knew that it was Elon Musk's possibility because I recognized him from my sister's post. When my sister was posting about business, motivation, long time ago. That's the only time I would, that's possibly the reason why I kind of knew Elon Musk features, but maybe here and there we're going to hear about him, but I did not know who he is. I really do not have a clue who he is. So, and the second meeting was August 31st, 2023 in Upper East Side here in Starbucks coffee shop. So he just, it's like someone just like came in there, like I could feel the wind, like whoo, he sat in the chair right in front of me with his laptop and his headphone or cell phone, and he was there, and he was right next again to the restroom. So what I did, I said his back was quite familiar, but I was, oh my God, I haven't slept that time, and then I was thinking like I'm just going to take a selfie, but I was also I was also peeking behind me because I felt like his back was so familiar. He was wearing a green shirt. So anyway, so I went to the restroom, washed my hands, and then when I came out, I stood in front of Elon Musk. He was sitting on the table. There's one other girl in there. But I managed to come close to Elon, and I was standing in front of him, and I did not say anything because I was looking if that's really Elon Musk and stuff, and I wasn't sure because I don't know. I felt familiar. I had a familiar feeling, but I don't really want to be just saying, hey, do I know you or whatever, because I'm out of my head. But I managed to stand in front of him for quite some time, and he just looked at me too, because maybe he was thinking like I recognized him, or because most people would recognize Elon. I mean, he's the richest man on the planet. He's also an actor or a celebrity or whatever. And I'm like in another planet because I need to process in my mind, like, who am I seeing? But I managed to stand in front of him, and I was studying him, side view, hair, arms, eyes. I saw Elon Musk looking up at me for a while too, because I was studying him, eyes, nose, goatee, everything else, side view, or whatever. Like, I was just there, not saying anything, and he did not say anything as well. And so I don't even know. Like, I was just so absent-minded. I stood right in front of him, and I was just studying him. And then suddenly, okay. And then I just, after that, I just went into my little corner there, like whatever. But I saw Elon like sitting right across from me. We're just so close to each other. It was just there by the table and I was in my little corner. The Starbucks wasn't really that big. It was little coffee shop here by 86th Street, Lexington, right next to the Barnes and Noble. There's a Starbucks there. Actually, the Starbucks is right next to the AMC Theater of East 86th Street in Lexington. It was like a Saturday afternoon because I always stop there to get coffee, and then I would go to my church because my church here in Upper East Side is like Saturday late afternoon or something like that. So anyway, so I managed to be really close to Elon, but I just don't know why the circumstances now. Oh, I kind of know what happened now, because when I started to be curious and I was like looking at Wikipedia and a lot more of the news that I'm hearing, and I think like, maybe I'm going to own up to it because I've said shit when I am insane, and because it wasn't really easy to understand. Our belief system is not really Elon, he has his own belief system, and I am also here in my own world. He is there, like he's open to like birth rates or something like that, and then I'm here on my celibacy. So that was the conflict, because it feels like we live in a different world, and I do not understand like all these connections that he had in his life, and then I am here with you in a soulmate collective that we possibly write or waiting for a fairy tale or something like that, because it feels like we were living under the moon. We were living in our own world in here, that we thought that fairy tale stories and love stories will not have its challenges. So that's what happened there, and we were like waiting for like emperor or empress or soulmate, that like we were thinking like they're going to sweep us off our feet, and like I feel like we have a taste of like these difficulties and challenges, and since I did not understand, and that's why I said so much shit, because it wasn't really easy that time, because that time when I met Elon, he still have like some kind of like he's still trying to figure out who he wants to be with, or he has previous relationship or whatever, like currently going around with his friends or something like that. So I did not understand that, but the point is, whatever happened in his life, me and him, we saw each other. So whatever, like he has connections here, there, whatever, what does it matter now? Me and Elon already saw each other. So there was some interaction, even if we did not have any conversation, because I wasn't really in the best place. I was going through a lot. Second meeting, my brother had a heart attack, almost died, and then I had to give up. The pit bull that I was dog sitting here, it was a lot. The pit bull was my emotional support, and it all happened that time around when I met Elon again. But I'm not going to be making excuses. And then the first time I met Elon, I had to close out some chapter with Robert Pera, who I thought would know about this journey. So anyway, there was a lot of incident there in my life, and I'm sure Elon as well, because I see him like dealing with his own situations too. And then whatever happened now, because I am here in this supernatural collective, and And then Elon, he's dealing with his own battles as well. Oh my God, I don't know, Sultran. But see, universe sometimes is full of irony, or universe is full of mystery, because sometimes they will be playing matchmaking or playing a joke or something like that, and then it's like universe is playing a chess game or checkers or something, or chess, and then they would be like putting whatever. But I'm in the universe probation, but my universe and my guardians mean well. They're high vibrational, they're good, and I feel like whether SpaceX and Elon Musk believe in magic or not, but I've already attached my energy with them in this launch. In compared to their previous launch, there was a lot that did not happen right on the previous launch, that I was like all over the place. And then now I said I'm going to ask my guardians and blah blah blah, and it's perfect. So how do we explain that? I do not want to be saying like, oh my God, like, you know, they're builders and SpaceX did a wonderful job, and Elon Musk and his team, they've always been working hard through the years. So I just don't want to be saying, oh my God, I'm magical, I'm magical. But maybe I am magical. I do not know. What would have happened in this launch if I wasn't attached to them, my spacecraft or my energy? I do not know. Maybe they're going to be successful, but is it a coincidence or what? I do not know. But what if I'm telling the truth? What if I'm seeing something? What if like I really do have access to the universe, or to something I will not understand? Why are we going to be complaining if we need all the magic we can get? Elon Musk, if he's pissed off, he's going to be saying there's no magic. You know, like logical, they're going to be speaking like that. Because there's triggers. No, I think in this life we need good luck, and we need magic, and we need happiness and high vibration and high frequency as well. And I thought, like in my case, if I'm going to meet new people, they would understand, but it's not easy that way, because once I'm going to be out of my head and speaking about time travel machine and spacecraft at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning, seriously, that's insane. And I think like universe is also, they also know, because I've tried to connect with a few people who I thought I'm going to be romantically involved, and there's always blocks. And sometimes I don't even know why all the blocks, when, you know, like I said, I'm just here, I'm single anyway. And then I know that I might meet someone or not, whatever, but there's always blocks. And then I end up going ahead and then looking at Elon Musk. It's like round and round and round and round, and then I go back again to Elon Musk. So if my future boyfriend and my future husband is not going to be stepping up and fighting for me, then maybe I should just marry Elon Musk. Forget it, period, enough said. Because I don't think no one else in this planet is going to be understanding me anyway. And then why all this rent-free bitching for years and years, when in fact we just need to speak to each other, meet each other, and then don't let any other be triggering and whatever. You know, why can't we, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, if no one else in this planet can deal with me because I'm supernatural, how am I going to be saying now that I'm normal just because I want a relationship with someone, and I'm going to forget about my intuition? I'm going to forget who I am because I'm afraid that if I'm going to say I'm supernatural intuitive, that I am gifted, then they wouldn't like me. And then if I'm going to be saying about out of this world, they might think I'm delusional. Or if I'm going to be exhibiting like ADD, or I don't know, like autistic tendencies sometimes of, like, you know, all this behavior, like when we have anxiety problems or panic attacks, and then they're going to be scared and run away, and then they're going to snap at me and then be angry with me, and then I'm going to be so hard with myself. And I don't think that's right, because I'm going through a lot already, and I know that everyone, including man I met, whatever, I know they're also going through a lot. But I feel like it's not like I did not warn them, but maybe they're overwhelmed, or they're really shocked that I'm insane, or according to them, or whatever, because they never heard anything like it. And then if they're like traditional conservative and doesn't even know about the spacecraft, or supernatural channeling, or they don't even know about spirituality, so I couldn't blame them. So anyway, Elon Musk, I think like he found me before I knew anything about him. I did not have X or Twitter before. All I have is YouTube and Instagram before. I don't know how he even found me, but anyway, but I'm not going to question now how we even found each other, because I guess word gets around, or maybe I went into his feeds when we're going to be saying I'm a superhuman mutant. But he managed to, like, be in front of me. But it's a situation like it's early morning, early afternoon, or something like that, and then we are all going through a lot of mumbo jumbo drama or something. And then here it comes too, because when I followed him on X, the algorithm was so shitty back then. And then I could see now, because other followers of Elon, if there's going to be triggers on my part, they would think that it's their obligation to defend Elon, to the point that they're going to be coming here on my live stream or anywhere else, and then going to be like not really backstabbing, because I couldn't blame them if they think they're obligated to defend Elon. But to tell you the truth, why are you going to be fighting? I don't have 1,000 followers. I didn't even have 100 followers. And then even if I'm going to be talking shit with all these memes, and then all this, like, it wasn't right. Because when I'm already, that I'm here in the spiritual journey, and others going to be saying like, oh, someone was like playing like victimization, whatever. I don't blame you if you are not spiritual, or if you are like all, like logical thinkers, or if you're happy with your life, whatever. And then you see me in here like asking why. It wasn't right that you think like you're all high and mighty, and then you're going to be like just making fun of someone who is going through a very hard time. You don't put down helpless people like that, because so you see me in there with under 100 followers. So you should just ignore and not say anything, because the algorithm is so shitty. I'm going to see it, and you're going to see me as well. Whatever I'm going to be bitching there, but you're going to be thinking, okay, is this girl, whatever she's saying, is it credible? Like, I am tagging Elon Musk. If there's anybody who's going to be saying, shut the fuck up, you're fucking crazy bitch, let Elon. I'm tagging him, okay? For the past year, almost every day, like, when my ADD is going to be like insane, and panic attack and anxiety is going to be 24/7, baby. Me and Elon not going to be sleeping. He will see everything. So I will tag him. So he has the opportunity to be saying, I don't know this girl. She's a liar, or something like that. But he never said anything. He's just really tight-lipped and quiet. But what I'm seeing right now are the women around him, because they're the one. I feel like they're the ones who's going to be, because I wouldn't even know about them anyway. I wouldn't even know about Siobhan Silis. I wouldn't even know about Ashley Sinclair or Grimes or whoever else, like women around him who was like obsessing about twin flame and soulmate as well, or other women around. Oh my God, there's a lot. There was a lot of interest. to Elon. But they were already there before I even came in the picture. And then they were thinking I came in the picture as their competition. Well, excuse me, I'm in my soulmate journey, and then when my ADD is going to like whatever, I'm going to be cooking my own love story. And then how can I not be cooking my own love story? The man appeared in my life twice, whether it's intentional or it's coincidental. I don't think it's ever coincidental anyway. We can find each other here. New York City is not really like, Elon go around New York City. His kids are in here too. And how do I know that I haven't met his children? They're all around, or May Mask or whatever. They're around me. But I have slow processing. So, but everybody going to be curious now. So I don't know. I'm not really that perfect too, because when I'm going to be insane and bitching, I would say a lot of shit like I wouldn't even know what I'm saying. But the reality here now is whatever I'm going to be doing is also, I made peace that some man will not understand me, because I don't know, whatever maybe I'm not their type, or maybe they do not like when I'm going to be speaking about spacecraft or time travel machine. And then and also, if they're going to be following my social media, they'll know that I'm going to be speaking about Elon Musk, and men have ego. When I'm going to be speaking about other men, Elon is going to be quiet, and he's going to be thinking and going to be triggered in there too. And then when the man that I met around as well, and then if they're going to hear me speaking about Elon, they're going to be steaming as well. And I feel like with some man, and you put Elon there, who is like the richest man in the planet, this like insane too. It's like a big slap on their ego. And sometimes Elon can be insane too. You'll never know what he can do, like tracking everyone. So Elon found me twice. We don't even have to text. We don't even have to talk. Elon just found me twice. So anyway, but anyway, I didn't really mind that, because maybe he's curious. I mean, I'm curious too. I would, whatever. So, and then I would say shit now when I get insane, because I was triggered by the women around him. It's not supposed to be that way. The reason why I was insane, I was upset, because I was seeing all this now. I mean, I was thinking in my head, oh, could you be my soulmate, Elon? Could you be the one for me? But why is it like every time there was always someone or something, and then I'm going to be, it's not only that, it's not only in the news and real drama, but also other women going to be firing now. They provoke me first. And then what I didn't like, because possibility, Elon does not understand how women think. And then since he's speaking and thought he was friends with some of these women around him who have interest with him, it wasn't fair, because Elon can talk to them, and then these snakes and fake crocodile tears can be like, using their wiles or whatever. And what about me when I'm going to be insane and going to be here vlogging? And Elon thought that that's the real situation here when I'm going to be vlogging, when in fact what's supposed to be is give me the benefit of the doubt. Speak to me in person. Speak to me in person. What's the real issue here? So I wasn't given that chance to like have a personal conversation, because what I had are triggers around me. It was a lot to take, to tell you honestly, guys. It's not easy. And then to be like standing in there, like already feeling hurt and helpless, and then more triggers. It wasn't right. But I couldn't control people anyway, because you know what, whether they have interest with Elon or they think they are friends with Elon, but it's just not right at all to be like, going to be provoking me. And whether I am right or I am wrong, but I'm still an intuitive. You still see that I am here in a special collective. And even if you might not be spiritual, you're not supposed to be like, and then some would even go as far as stalking, and it's just not right. And then when I was in the picture, here comes the women again. They think like they can have Elon. They're trying to use Elon's demons against him, and Elon demon right now is the low birth rate or whatever. And then and I guess that's what the women around him who have personal interest, even when I was already in the picture, like so confused why they would even be thinking that they want to have babies with him or something like that. How can Elon come to me if there's always pregnant women around? Come on. And then how am I going to be thinking like we're going to be soulmates, when in fact you're going to prioritize all these pregnant women around you? How can we even be thinking and be looking at each other right now and going to be saying we are soulmates? How you think it is going to be okay with me when you're going to be like, when there's always going to be news every year that you've had babies here and babies there? Come on. So there was a lot to take. And then if you're someone wanting to like pursue soulmates and love, because I know Elon, I've seen him. I've seen what he writes. I've seen like he also would want to believe in love and soulmates. I know Elon as well. So how are you even going to be thinking you believe love and soulmates, but you also need to know about your actions. And you also have to say no to your demons. Especially now, if all these temptations around you. You gotta learn to say no, because I'm far away from you, Elon. Even if you are going to be looking and following all my social media, or you're going to be just watching me from the distance or something like that. But that's not enough. Because to tell you, you're supposed to have a conversation with me. That's it. So because when you don't, and then you just give excuses to your demons to kick in, and what's your nearest accessibility there when there's a lot of women around you as well? And then after that, you never really want to be with them. And then now your attention, I'm living rent-free in your head, Elon Musk. And I really don't mind that, because you know what? If you're going to be obsessing with me, and I guess it's good, because if you think I'm your soulmate, well, maybe you are my soulmate, because if no one else is going to understand me in this planet, well, maybe we are meant to be together. Even if my collective going to be saying, I have a whole litany from a lady in Dubai. I love you all, guys. Okay, I know we can be a lot. I have a lot of you going to be saying, you and Elon going to be chaos together, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But who am I going to be with if a lot of men going to be running and not going to be understanding me? Who can put up with me? I mean, I don't really see myself as always going to be in solitary and going to be solo. It's not like I don't like being solitary. I'm a loner anyway. But it can get lonely too when sometimes you just feel lost and confused. Men or humans not supposed to be just floating every day and going to be waking up in black and white. So, and Elon too, maybe because he feel lonely, and then he can be with friends or family, whatever. But what kind of friends is he going to be surrounding himself with if he doesn't even see himself with that kind of friends? And then now he's going to be settling there, and then if he's going to give excuses to that women to be saying that, and then now they think they have the right to be triggering me and provoking me. So that's not right at all. So you know what, Elon, you should be much more stronger as well to say no to your demons and say no to all this interest around you. If your attention and your obsession is going to be right in front, it's like right here, right now, something like that. I'm going to be in your head, in your soul, or in your heart. So if you're going to be looking at me that way anyway for years and years and years, so why don't just come to me? I've tried to ask you for a third meeting, but I know you're going through a lot and there's a lot of drama around. Of course, you might not be wanting to meet me when there's someone else pregnant in there around you. So what the hell is this? So stop doing that now. And like I'm to tell you, like, it's not my fault anymore, because I am here in this collective, and it's not like I haven't been working on myself, and I know my mistakes, I know my imperfections, and I know my insanity. And how much more can I do with myself when I'm already know that I need healing? And then if you're going to be there, and if you think if you're my real soulmate, why are you going to be wasting your time connecting with these all useless women around you who does not even know about good vibration, who does not even know whatever? You need to be smart, because some women around you, they just trying to be snakes, fake. They're trying to tell you what you want to hear. They're trying to like, be meek, because they want to be doing their quiet manipulation. So, and then what now? If you're going to be going around events and stuff, and then I'm going to be seeing all these women around you, don't you think I'm going to be insane as well and thinking like, what is he doing now? Like, would you even be thinking like you're going to be my soulmate if you're going to bring like all these women in the media or whatever? And it's not like they didn't like it, because they want to be connected to you. But this situation right now that we are right now is different. And in my case right now, because I'm living a low profile lifestyle, and my greatest danger right now is delusion and illusion. And am I going insane? Because I'm also someone who's tapping on supernatural energy. So it's very critical for me as well. And then if you're going to be triggering me and I'm not in a good place, and what if I'm your real soulmate? What's going to happen to you if I'll die, Elon? So because of all this triggering, I think we all need to grow up sometime, because we're not 12-year-olds anymore. And you're not going to be playing with your demons, and not going to be using like other demons to be manipulating your head as well, because they can easily manipulate you when you texting them, when you're talking to them, and when you associate yourself with them. I didn't have that luxury with you right now, because you are just watching my vlogging. You're just obsessing every word that comes in my mouth or every post that I write, and that's not right. You need to make a conversation with me. You need to come in closer. That's it. So if you can be closer to your snakes, why can't you be closer to your real soulmate? So that's all I ask. So anyway, and it's not right anymore why Bloomberg or whatever, what the fuck, isn't the snakes even like they also did that publicity to themselves? Come on, we're not that fucking stupid here. So tell you honestly, I would have willing to let you go, but I feel like every time, like I would let go, and then I come back here again. Like, how hard could it be? I am a low profile personality. I am not even a public figure. If I want to find a boyfriend, if I want to go dating, no one actually can stop me. But every time I want to do that, it's always like universe put a block and say no. But how is it now, Elon? Because every time I would be doing that, I come back here again. We are going to be pulled again here together, round and round, even if the world is going to be saying, oh, no, no, no. Why no? I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not dating anyone. I'm in celibacy. And then if you are there, like seeing what you call so-called friends, and then you don't even see yourself with them. So what's wrong now? You do not let these so-called friends around you going to be stopping you and blocking you and making you feel like you're obligated to be with them. Why are you going to be sacrificing your own happiness and my happiness as well? Or if we're truly going to connect, why? They're blocking you to be dating someone or getting to know whatever because they think, oh, making excuses that there's kids around. Come on. So, we are not born yesterday. We're in the modern age right now. And then if you think like, because Elon, to tell you, this is really the situation too. If you did not make any excuses for any of these women to attach to you, I do understand that you were looking for interest or you're looking for, whatever possibilities, but possibility you and I know that you did not expect in your whole life that a real collective with soulmates is going to evolve right in front of you. And what if like your real soulmate is evolving right in front of you, and then you've had situation that you thought you're not going to meet your real soulmate. So see, if that's going to be the situation, why are you going to be thinking like, yeah, whoever you put around you right now, if it's empty, if it's just a warm body right next to you or something, or if you think like, yeah, there were kids or whatever, but come on, if they're not even your soulmate and your real soulmate is over here floating, what is the solution here? So why are you going to be settling for somebody that's not even for you? And why do I even have the right to say that? Because that's the truth right now. What if I'm your soulmate, Elon? You leave me here by myself while you're going to be running around with Siobhan or anyone else that you feel fit that you're going to be interested with. And then even there's also this Ashley Sinclair who's also very triggering and provoking. None of them interest you anyway. If you think that you can build something with them, I know you, Elon. I wouldn't be living rent-free in your head, heart, soul, and spirit if you are going to be thinking that you can be interested with so-and-so. So anyway, I'm still a supernatural intuitive. And if you think that I am delusional, I was tagging you. You already found me twice. How hard could it be to be saying shit that, oh, Melody is just saying shit? And no, what you think? Be careful of the people around you, because you can even trust them no matter how much you think they're your baby mamas or something. These are like people who's like evil manipulators. So anyway, and that's the sad truth of it all. And even me as well, even if I would have known people forever and ever, it's not like you can trust them because you just don't know. But now in this journey, since it's very critical, how are we going to... You're supposed to be smart anyway. And then a lot of your minions going to be saying, oh, I'm like this. Like, I wish I'm so dumb. I'm possibly dumb. Because if I would have been more smart than none of you, if I'm smart and billionaires come in front of me, you found me twice, Elon. If I am a hustler, I wouldn't let you go off my sight. You wouldn't even come home alone. So I would make sure I'll attach myself to you when you are there waiting for me down the stairs. I'm not just going to pass you by and wait 7 months to tell you that I have met Elon Musk. Or when you was sitting in front of me for a very long time and you were just there. I could have a lot of opportunity, Elon, to be like working my... I don't know, but I don't know, but you need to understand that I'm in a situation here that I'm in celibacy. I wasn't dating and I was still trying to come out of my cocoon, and I was in a soulmate journey. So if you are someone like coming right in front of me twice. Well, I see you now. Sorry, first meeting, I was in a lot of shit. And so are you. Second meeting, well, I recognize you because I had to go to X to really see, oh my God, he was wearing a green shirt. I had to zoom out the side view and it was you. I remember your goatee. I remember, oh my God. So I had to like process everything and I, make sure that it was you. And I'm so sorry. You should have said, may I help you? Or, hey, I don't know. It's actually really awkward. Like looking up at a girl who was studying you, but at least you can just say, hey, I'm Elon. How are you? Or whatever. So, I don't even know. Why are you going to be there not saying anything anyway? I don't know what's up. I don't know why. None of this ever would have happened, all this triggering, because if me and you are friends, Elon, I don't think you're even going to be hearing me talking shit. Instead, I'm going to be developing my ADD and you'll be surprised. Because I'll be attached and I'll be so sweet. You won't even believe who the girl you've been looking at for like so many years who's just going insane and triggering or whatever. But that's the girl you have been seeing for so many years. Because me and you never had a conversation. But that would have been different if you tried to get to know me more instead of listening to all that triggering around you or that demons in your head. That's the situation here. So, and then now when all that women is going to be watching me, all my vlogs or whatever I'm saying, they're using it against me as well because they're going to be saying now, oh, she's like this, she's not saying, she's not whatever. How do I know Kimball doesn't watch my vlog? Kimball or Tosca or your mom, Elon? Everybody of you going to know now. And then how about Siobhan or Ashley Sinclair or everyone else? Wow, that's embarrassing for me anyway that I'm going to be insane. Or your children, Elon. I might have run into your children as well because they might get curious too, but I don't know them. But sometimes you'll never know. NYC is little. How do I know? I'm not sitting beside them in the coffee shop or whatever. Everybody, or like everybody get curious now. But like I said, I'm not going to be fighting with anyone and this world is getting smaller too. But why didn't you just come to me and get to know me more? So even if I'm someone like not even living your lifestyle of like, high profile personality or something like that, would you care to be like, what if your soulmate is evolving here just like right now, like floating like all over the place, doesn't even know anything? So, but why can you be thankful if your real soulmate is evolving and not even like dating from one man and bouncing from one celebrity to the other? At least you're going to be thankful that your real soulmate is evolving like that. So have some self, like, even if I kind of be insane, at least I have self-respect with myself. And I really tried flirting or thinking like I can be romantically involved with so-and-so, but I guess universe would block that because possibly universe says that's not the one, or I don't know what the reason is, but you know what I'm trying to say. If I'm going to be speaking about spacecraft or time travel, who would understand me, Elon? If no one else in this planet is going to understand me, I feel like you're the closest alien from another galaxy that I know in this planet. So me and you going to be meant together, Elon Musk, because I'm superhuman, being super intuitive right now. And see, that's the problem too, because most of the women surrounding you right now, they're trying to nitpick. They're trying to stalk me and look at me if I'm ugly or whatever. And then if I'm like so super stressed out, and maybe they're going to be taking photos or whatever, and then I don't know, but I'm not that ugly. So seriously, you know, when you put me under stress, of course, people can also be exhausted. But it's not right as well that for this insecure women to be stalking me as well and going to be triggering me. Because what now, Elon? You're going to be serious with women like that? Come on. And this world is not big anymore, because it's getting smaller. And how would you know if you're dating someone in there with secret whatever, that they wouldn't even know that I am here? So everybody going to know everyone now. And I think like even Walter Isaacson, I would be tagging them too. Even Wall Street Journal. You think? When I get insane like that, oh my God, seriously? That's why they were saying, okay, what kind of girl can Elon Musk go for? I don't think you're going to be going for with someone who's a manipulative snake. Like, I'm not perfect, but at least I'm not toxic or low vibrational. So, and I think like sometimes we meet people along the way and you think you'll be interested, but you'll never know. That's why you need to speak to me, Elon. Let me see. Let me read your mind. What is going on in there? If it's all full of demons and toxicity. But that's the point. We cannot drag each other like that, because if we're going to be dragging on tired energy, we don't need that. I don't need that bad energy. Who needs that anyway? So you are there functioning on your own world, and then I am here like wanting to like move up higher, like vibrationally, or you know, like I want to like look at the light, and you are there in your, you know, you're playing your games. I'm not even going to judge you playing your games, but see, that's what's happened there. You associate yourself with a lot of these people like who you have the same interest with, and that's okay, that's good and all. But when it comes to personal relationship, you also need to be smart now. You could be builders of spaceship, or can be the most richest man in the planet, or intellectual people. But you should know as well who your enemies are. But I think you have many enemies right now. The more you're climbing up there, the more you cannot please everyone. So this situation right now that we're looking at is very surreal, because how would I know that your mom, your brothers, and your sisters not going to be looking at the way I'm speaking right now? And how embarrassing could that be, Elon? That they're going to be looking at me like bitching in here 24/7 for the past year before I can even speak to every one of you. And then I will going to be looking at now all these other women going to be around your mom, your family, and then I will be even be thinking, am I just delusional here? Whatever is happening here? So sometimes I will be thinking, okay, so Elon Musk going to be there with so and so, okay, fine. But why am I back in here? I don't want to be delusional. And would you want? What if I'm your real soulmate? I'm going to be dying in illusion and delusion here, because you are there trapped, putting yourself, building relationship with the wrong people. And you would know that too. And then if universe think that we are not supposed to meet again, I was really trying to open myself up to meet people, and it was always not working. And as an intuitive, I know something was off. And then I'm back here with you again. So anyway, whether you believe in magic, because I would know as well, some of people, when I am here, they would just be thinking like, yeah, how would you even believe? But Elon, if I am your true soulmate, you would know, you would feel something. Because if I'm someone who's delusional, you would have already called me off and tell me I'm a liar or whatever. Do not feed yourself anymore with any of these, all these things that, trying to be saying that, yeah, don't believe me, whatever. Because see, it will be hard for you to come to me if you had women around you, even if they're your friends, and then they would even be making excuses like, okay, why you cannot come to me. So anyway, but you're the man. You found me twice before I can even know you. So why, if you're my true soulmate, would you think you would know how to say no to all of that was like blocking you from coming to me? And then technically right now, it's not really easy to find you as well, because you're surrounded by bodyguards, and then you're the richest man in the planet. How are we going to, and then now, wow, I really do not know Elon Musk, because I know something was off. Anyway, when I thought like, okay, we can just let it go, whatever. And then we're back here right now, flying spaceship and spacecraft. But maybe it's more than that. Why, you think you're just curious about me? I think it's more than that. And I think you just have to admit it. Because, like I said, your family is going to be here too, watching me, even your children. Or even the women who had interest with you. So what is really going on in here? Like, I am here not dating anyone, and why are you going to leave me by myself, going to be roaming around? But anyway, maybe it's good that I was roaming around to see if whoever works for me or not. But are you going to be happy about it? Because I almost gave you and everyone a heart attack when I'm going to be saying I have a boyfriend. I know every one of you going to be shocked now, like whatever is happening here. Because what if I really had a connection with another person, whatever? Are you just going to be saying, yeah, it's okay? I know you, Elon. You're going to track whoever I'm going to end up dating. So, or you're going to or are you going to fall into depression or something? So I don't know what's going to happen here. But, I'm not going to be wishing anyone, because it's been a few years now. And I think if you are someone who's going to be like listening to my vlog almost every day, and we're speaking about soulmate, or I'm going to be like bitching about you on and on and on and on for like the past year. And so, come on, Elon. I don't think you want me to be bitching with you. You already had too many people like that. I'm the last person you want me to be hurt and be bitching right here and going to be triggering. Like I said, you can speak to the women around you, and you can hear them speak. And then I am here speaking on a vlog when I'm insane. You should have talked to me in real life. So anyway, yeah, that's the point. Because why are you going to be why are you going to give others excuses just so they can be overanalyzing? You can both overanalyzing, like, yeah, I'm like this, I'm crazy, whatever. The more they're going to be saying, yeah, I'm insane, whatever, the more they're going to pinpoint like, oh, what is not right. And I think you'll listen to them. Did it work, Elon? Did it stop you from looking at me? No. So anyway, don't listen to them, and don't listen to the demons in your head as well, because like I said, I'm still here. I'm still not dating anyone. I'm still free. What's stopping you from coming to me? Why are you going to let your so-called friends in there going to be using all excuses in the book just so you cannot come to me. You know, why are you waiting for, Elon, until we fucking die? So anyway, this planet is, you know, everything is borrowed time. And yeah, I know you, Elon. You believe in love and soulmates too. Who you going to fucking marry then? You going to fucking marry a snake and someone like just coiling around you? Oh my God, I don't know what else to say. Go right ahead. Then maybe that's going to make me free. But if you're going to be there, end up depressed and empty. If you don't see yourself with them anyway in the first place, even if you've known them for a long time, for years and years, then there's nothing there, Elon. So, period. So anyway, and I think like do not give them any more excuses to be thinking like there's something between you, because I don't see you with anyone like that. Or even if other women would want to associate themselves with you, well, you're going to say no, you're not interested whatsoever. How are you going to be interested with them, Elon, when your eyes and your heart and your soul and your spirit is here with me? So anyway, no one else is going to be so insane and going to be so obsessive when you are there in your dark room, Elon. Instead of playing Diablo, you're going to be looking at me now, what I'm going to be saying when I'm insane. And then you're going to be cooking in there and you're going to be triggered now, whatever's coming in my mouth. So seriously, you can just come out of the shadows and come here and talk to me in person. We already met twice, Elon. So why is it like going to be so hard to just speak to me? Say hi or hello or make a conversation with me instead of looking at me and going to drive yourself insane when I'm going to be frustrated and going to be insane too. And we're going to drag your family, your children, everyone else, including like all these people who had interest with you. They're going to come in here now and going to over obsess with me as well. So even your followers, everybody going to be here now, Elon. It's not actually easy when I'm going to be insane. Oh, seriously, but I'm not really that worse, because at least I'm still living like a pure lifestyle. I'm still here, never miss my prayer. I'm still highly spiritual. So you could have been dealing with just an insane woman, you know. I don't know what else to say. I wish, you know, I cannot be saying like, I wish our situation can be different. I know I've said that in the past, but we are here now. Either we're going to save together or we're going to bring down each other. What is your choice here? Because if you're going to be using all your so-called friends to be blocking you for coming to me because they're all going to have a meeting, you're all going to have a board meeting, like what is up with Melody, and you have bad people who gave you advice. I know some, possibly some of your family is like, you know, they approve of me, or some with your friends or board, whatever, they think like I'm not, whatever. Like it's all split right now, but you should have been the one who's going to be making the decision anyway, whether. But that's the thing here. I don't know really what's happening, because what's stopping you from getting to know me? I am not after your fame, money, fortune, or whatever. I'm here in the spiritual collective. What's stopping you from saying hi, Melody, hello, whatever? What's stopping you, Elon? Because I would have been saying shit that, yeah, I didn't agree with all these birth rates that you feed in your head. So I'm in a soulmate journey, and I'm not like associating myself with anyone. How much more like having baby with anyone if they're not even my soulmate? So you understand my point, Elon. So, and then what about now? If I'm going to be looking at you, and if you're my soulmate, and I'm going to see you going to be having babies every year with so and so. How would you expect me to look at that? How do you expect me to process that right now? And then since I didn't have the luxury to be speaking to you or you speaking to me like that, but you can speak to all of these triggers around you, and then manipulating and feeding on your demons. I cannot fight with that, Elon. You have to also make some kind of decision here to also, like, if I'm truly your soulmate, you should have learned to choose me and also fight for me. Because not even your mom, brother, or sister, no matter what they're going to tell you, if you're going to be saying okay and then do the other way, because you'll end up going to be tempted again with these so-called friends that's so empty anyway and there's nothing there. Why? They have their selfish interests. They have their personal reasons. And then if you're going to end up having babies with them left and right, and they're going to use that against you. They're going to use that against me, like why you can't be with me, why you can't date me. Why am I going to be suffering the brunt of it all? I did not do anything wrong. I'm here, I'm single, I've done my shadow work, I'm here waiting for my soulmate. Why do I have to be the one to be sacrificing here right now? Do you think like my happiness and the possibility of having a soulmate or whatever, you think I'm just delusional in saying that? And do you see yourself? Yeah, maybe if you think you can settle with all this, like, with whoever, I don't see you like that, Elon. You've known better. And yeah, so, and I know there's something more in there, because if you don't see yourself with anyone right now, whether I'm going to be in the picture or not, like, but the reality is I'm here right now. And you possibly like all going to be watching me now. Why am I okay if I'm going to be vlogging here crying or going to be insane? Come to me and speak to me. So let's see what is happening here. And if you think you cannot really get along with me, so what? Fine. At least you try to speak to me. That's the reason, like I said, I want to launch a third meeting with you, Elon Musk, because there's no sense of you trying to find me and single me out and meet me twice without even saying a word to me. Like, you're just speechless, or maybe it's really awkward situation and I'm not really the best of, like, a conversationalist, because I'm also a loner and I keep to myself. I speak more here when I'm vlogging and insane and anxious. So you were looking at two different women here. Someone who does not speak in real life, or someone who speaks so insane, like all over the place when texting and vlogging. So, and even man, like I'm mad, they thought I'm text, but in real life, I didn't really throw myself with them. So that's why sometimes I'm shocked that they would even be thinking like, but they wouldn't understand me, and that's okay too, because it didn't work in the first place anyway. When someone's going to snap at me that I'm going to be speaking about spacecraft or galaxy or time travel machine, I don't even want to go through that situation again. So anyway, whatever happens now, because I am back here again. And and then, yeah, don't even lead people on. Even if you think they're your baby mamas or something like that, if it doesn't work in the first place, whatever, then there's nothing there. And then, like I said, you shouldn't have done any like excuses to be attached to people that's not supposed to be there. But what am I going to say now? Because what's done is done. And then children are obligations and responsibilities. But You see, they also have this sense of attachment to you. So they couldn't have that. But what about me? If I'm your true soulmate, you going to leave me here by myself? Well, you're going to be there dealing and you know, going to giving your time, energy, and whatever to them? What about me? So anyway, why? Why are they the only one who has the right to say, oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah? Maybe they're trying to feed in your head too, that let the children grow, or I will want to have more babies and go another one like an implant or something. And what the fuck? I was already in the picture. What the hell is going on here? I did not understand this shit. And then how ballsy are you, women? You must be so scared to put yourself, but did it work? It did not work. I still win. So anyway, why you think why you think you put your pussy in there, you think you're going to be popping in the delivery room, and you think that would work to keep a man? You're just cheapening yourself. Because to tell you, you could have been women who can also find love. Real people, real, like whatever, like real connections as well. But then you think like, you know, whatever your selfish interest, because you want to be relevant, you want to be associated with someone who is the richest man in the planet, and I don't know what else, a gazillion of reasons here. Don't even fucking fool me. Because if I'm someone who did not evolve in a soulmate journey, I wouldn't even give a fuck about you. You can do whatever you want. But since I'm in the picture now, you cannot just put me in here by myself in the corner. No one's put kitty cat in the corner. So now I'm going to check every one of you and going to put everyone else in your places. And then if you are my soulmate, and if you are supposed to be like my connection, you need to choose me. And not going to be putting any more, not demons, no temptations, and no women. I would understand your children, I would understand your obligations and your work, but if you cannot put any women or any temptation before me, because that's not going to work. Or even if they're going to, like, you know, play on whatever weak moments that you have. Like, seriously, you know, that's what I'm trying to say here. Like, I expect a soulmate who will be stronger. Like, I would expect a soulmate for you as well, collective, my collective, that they would really be like, you know, be someone that, it's not like we're just feeding our head with empty promises or false hope in here, but we are truly making affirmations and manifesting this kind of connection that, you know, it can happen. So anyway, am I delusional here? So like I said, Elon, you can reach out to me and say, Melody, what is happening here? Because that's the situation here. You listen to these other poor connections, these other people who's putting themselves right in front of you before you can even speak to me. They're always blocking you. It's always something like that. Or you listen to your demons in your head, and then you're going to be sitting there over analyzing every word that comes in my mouth when I'm going insane. Remember, this is the girl who never said anything to you, even when we met twice. So, and then now when I'm speaking, okay, how hard could it be to have a conversation with you? And then every other time I would want to do that, there's someone in, you know, baby, every year, Elon. That's a lot to take. So they're not, you know, they're not even your, oh my God, they're baby mamas. I don't think you even want to be marrying them or something like that. They're your so-called whatever, even previous relationship or friends, whatever. That has to change now because you're in a soulmate journey. You understand? Real soulmates don't do that, Elon. Real soulmates do not just come connecting and be having baby with just random people. Soulmates need to be like this. Need to be in union, but not with other people. We can share time, energy with people that, others, but when it comes to relationship, we need to be faithful, loyal, and true. And then if you're going to be someone like just settling for what you call friends or whatever, and then they're going to be expecting something from you and they thought like you're serious, whatever, come on, Elon, you have to be honest with yourself. They are also watching me right now. And you don't want to give them excuses to be triggering me and provoking me because they already did. And that wasn't right. And they thought that they can just, be doing that. And I'm going to call them off anyway. Because it's like no one is going to be like walking all over me in here too. Don't be like acting like a high privileged fucking bitch in right now. I'm going to fucking drag you into the ditch. So anyway, but I respect all your baby mamas, but don't make it worse, Elon, because they're using the kids that you implanted on them, and then they're not even pretty because they're but I to tell you honestly, I might not hate them forever, but I'm just trying to say I did not expect that they're going to be the people who's going to be provoking and triggering. Maybe they feel threatened with the attention, or they feel scared, whatever. But they shouldn't be feeling scared when you know how to tell them no in the first place. You don't see yourself romantically involved with them, even if you're thinking like co-parenting or something like that. So there's gotta be like, you have to learn how to. I think Elon's always been upfront and honest anyway. But you're not going to be leading people on if there's nothing there. Because every one of you going to be looking at me now, period. So why going to be thinking like, yeah, they're scared of Melody, whatever. Or who is Melody? Oh, she's insane, whatever. But why are you all looking at me now? There must be a reason why. Because if you did not get what you want from the man, then that means you're scared, bitches. So I didn't even have to use my pussy. I didn't even have to use whatever. Like, I'm just here vlogging, and I already get the man's attention. I didn't even have to know about him now, even texting, not even chasing, whatever. So anyway, I don't need, I'm kind of getting insane too, to tell you, but the real situation here is I want my soulmate. So who is my soulmate? If you are my soulmate, Elon, why don't you come in my life and speak to me and at least erase or clean up? Don't even associate yourself with any of these ugly connections around you. You have to learn to close that chapter, or even if they were your baby mamas, well, whatever. But if you're not obligated to be in a relationship with them, then there's nothing there. So yeah, period. If I wasn't there, if I wasn't here, like back again in this crazy situation, then I would just say, okay, go your merry way, do what you gotta do, whatever. But then if I'm going to go back here again, so who is advising you? Because I don't, I wish like, sometimes I would be thinking, Elon, who's advising you? Is it the demons in your head, or is it people around you? Who? Or maybe nobody, because you do what you gotta do anyway. But then we feel lonely too. But even if you feel lonely, who is the next accessible to you? And you don't even see yourself with them, but only make bad decisions one after the other. And don't even be saying, yeah, keep making mistakes, because that's not going to work. You keep making mistakes, you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to hurt your real connection, and you're going to hurt other people as well, because they're going to expect more from you. And to tell you, like, if we want to be in a relationship with a person, we cannot be in a relationship if we're going to be here thinking like, is this connection just illusion? Because why would we even be thinking we're going to have a connection when you are there? When you are there with people you don't even want to be with. So and I'm also a special case, because I don't know, like, I'm also going here in this collective with, like, you know, trying to understand what intuition is, what the universe is. And that's the problem with all these toxic people around you, you call baby mamas. Because now they're going to, like, think like I'm insane, or they're going to find and nitpick everything wrong about me. And then now going to be saying, oh, there's no intuition, oh, it's just guessing game, or it's just whatever. Come on now. You know what? This has really gone ugly, to tell you. When in fact, like I said, you could just speak to me. And like I said, you can even trust these people around you, even if they're your baby mamas, because they were triggering, they were provoking. And then if they were secure in their spot, they wouldn't even go down like that. And I know something was not right. So there it is. I said it. That's the answer right there. So, because they were expecting something from you. And of course, they were not happy if they're going to be, like, still looking at me as well. So, you know, if you're women too, I do understand that, because we go through that. But I am here in my soulmate journey too. What do you want me to do? Why you want my soulmate? That's not your soulmate. So, oh my God, I don't know what to say. Whatever happened now? And if you're my fucking soulmate, don't you think you should at least know how to choose me? And know how to work yourself, to work your way to be with me, instead of, like, listening to, like, these blockages? We are functioning on a collective here, and we are all stuck. So anyway, don't even be saying you believe in love and soulmates, and then why are you even going to be saying that when you're not even making an effort? Because what you're doing right now, you're making more bad decisions and bad mistakes in there. So, and because other manipulators, they're going, like I said, they're feeding demons in your head. And they're manipulators like that. So don't even trust some women sometimes, because they think, like, you know, they can just play their cards right. True colors will show, because their colors are showing up when I don't even know about them, and they're triggering and they're provoking me. That's when you know, Elon, something is not right there. You cannot trust these people. I don't have anything. You don't even pay me 1 cent to be, like, saying this. So anyway, but sometimes you need fresh eyes. You need fresh perspective to see, to tell you what is going on here. And I think if you are my soulmate, and you must be evolving with some kind of intuition too, you will know that what I'm trying to tell you is the truth. So anyway, guys, you know, this has been the pattern for the past year. When I'm going insane here, I'm going to overanalyze everything. But that's the situation here anyway. Why leave me in here going to be overanalyzing like this when you can speak to me? Why are you even going to be using, like, these ugly baby mamas to be, like, blocking you from coming to me? Because you gave them excuse to get a hold of you like that, Elon. That's the problem there. So anyway, that's why you gotta, like, you know what? Clean it up and don't associate yourself with them. But like I said, there were some kind of obligations. But if you do not see yourself with this kind of women, don't even associate yourself with them, not even your fucking sperm. So even if they would be asking your sperm, why would these women be asking your sperm when I'm in the picture anyway? And then would you think I would just be saying, okay, soulmate, soulmate, and then now it's going to be 9 months later, like whatever. It's not okay, Elon. You should know these women are social climbers, gold diggers. They're the ones who's trying to provoke me like that. Why am I going to be gold digger when I am here in the spiritual collective and this channel doesn't even have monetization? So anyway, something wasn't right here, you know? And then with my other friends, I would be honest with them anyway that there wasn't romantic there. So who fed things to you when they're going to be saying, oh, I'm with here, like, you know what to tell you? It's not good to be like, you know, assuming. So, and then when I'm going to be vlogging here now, going to be insane. Everybody's going to be listening now, Elon. Media, politicians, celebrities, or my collective. This world is getting smaller now. Whether we want to admit it or not, everybody going to find out now. And then if you are, like, you know, if you're the triggering women, well, you better start hiding. Because this world is getting smaller. You don't want to get thrown in the ditch. When the word is going to come out now, and then you're going to be there licking your own wounds. Because what now? Why you even put yourself as a block when I'm already in the picture? This is so insane. I cannot understand what kind of women would even do this shit. So, but I guess women can do desperation anyway. So, am I not right? I'm still an intuitive. Sometimes I may not understand everything that I am saying, but I'm always right. So, okay, I think I am good now. Where do we go from here? Do you want to just say, okay, Melody, go see other people there, whatever? Really? If you want to be doing it, I wanted to. But how will you know you won't need me in your multiplanetary exploration? If I'm going to be seeing someone else, I don't know if these people would even be okay with me, like being in the spiritual intuition or whatever. I don't know. I'll never know. But I really don't know right now, Elon. So if you are going to be watching this, I keep saying Elon because it feels like I really feel your energy. I really feel your eyes on me right now. And like I said, what are we going to do now? So wow. I don't want the soulmates to be like sitting in here going to be saying, why did you do this? Why? Because I feel like that's what I have been doing for the past few years. I was searching for my soulmate, and then granting that I've also like connected with wrong people. But what if I'm really talking to my soulmate right now? Are you even listening to what I'm trying to tell you? And you women, don't be so cheap, because you know what? I've already been in the picture and you even put yourself in there, and you're the first one who've been triggering and provoking me. And then why would Elon be like laughing and whatever, when in fact it's not supposed to be that way? Who's going to be embarrassed later? Is it me or is it you? Because this world is getting smaller too, like I keep saying. And then people are not actually dumb. And they would know who has the best intentions and who is really just gone, it's not right. So Anyway, I am going to go now, and if I am wrong, then I'm wrong then. But at least I'm honest that I still here in the soulmate journey, and I have a collective. My sentiment here is like, if you are really my soulmate, why can you be fighting for me then? Because I don't want to be losing here in this collective and going to be like tainted as the crazy person. So would you want the world to be judging your true soulmate like that? Are you just okay to be watching in the sidelines, so others just going to be like, you know, bullying me? You're not supposed to be, if you're my true soulmate, you're not supposed to be giving excuses for all these toxic people to be bullying me. Because if the shoe is in the other foot, I wouldn't even allow others to be bullying you like that. But whatever happened now that comes in, the ugly things that come in my mouth is come from all this hurt. It's the bullying, it's the provoking. That's the triggers. That's why it's the reason why I said what I said. So don't even be saying that there was nothing, no excuses, no reasons here why I was throwing a lot of shit. Because see, when I am looking at all this Wikipedia, all this drama, all these gossips, and you add there like provoking Mimi, provoking minions, provoking people who does not understand, and they think they're just funny, and they think like, yeah, they want to defend you. I don't know what their reasons are, but something like, you know, it did not add right, because at the end of the day, I'm still here. So and maybe others going to be thinking, yeah, I'll just disappear, I'll just, you know, like be erased. Universe put us all again here, again and again and again and again. So what is going to happen now? Wow. Oh, but like, what kind of story is this, Soul Tribe? And then I'm just like speaking here like as if I'm speaking to Elon Musk, like on and on and on, like day after day, whatever, like I just lost my shit. Is it, maybe it's from spirit, guys? Maybe it's like universe or something, like higher consciousness or higher self, like, you know, like wanting to speak to each other and just want to say shits. Or want to like explain matters. But anyway, I'm going to sleep now. It's so insane. I'm going to get ready for bed. It's anyway, it's Elon Musk. I'm speaking to Elon Musk because I don't know why I'm speaking to him like this for the past year. So it don't matter who I'm going to be like meeting, because if they're going to trace me and I'm going to be speaking here on my collective and on my channel, and then they're going to be hearing Elon, something must be insane here. How can I be connecting with this other man and then going to be speaking about Elon Musk? It's not, something isn't right. And even if Elon Musk going to surround himself with women in there, and then his eyes is going to be on me, don't you think these women wouldn't know? Possibly watching me too. So anyway, sorry guys, this is my live stream, this is my situation here right now. Even if you think like, oh, I've gone insane, but you'll never know, because like I said, I even wanted to put other people here, like other man. Okay, I'm bye-bye with Elon, so I put other men, but there was always blocks. It did not work, and it's like they wouldn't understand me. So now, how can they even understand me, even if I'm connecting with them, and then they'll check my live stream, it's all about Elon Musk. I give up. Soul Tribe. And then all of you, like I said, I have a litany before, like, what are you going to say? Why I can't be with Elon? Why I can't? You know, maybe that's the thing. The more you say no, the more is possibility there's something in there, because it's like opposite. Because right here, right now, we are all sitting in here single and thinking, who's our soulmate, who's our soulmate? Who is this person that we're painting in our head? I did not do any reading because I'm on the road. And then I try like not to do any reading because my ritual is to like wash my hair from head to the toes. And I didn't feel like washing my hair today because it's, you know, I was wearing some kind of hair pieces, and I have been I've been trying to wash my hair every day, and like I didn't mind if if I didn't do any like sew-ins on my extensions. There's also beads here. So anyway, why am I doing that? Because I wanted to have more length. But my real hair is long anyway. This is one of my pieces of my real hair, and it's like my real hair is like this. So why am I going to be like going to go insane of like putting more Barbie hair? But we're learning beauty, okay? So anyway, I did not be wearing like extensions anyway just this year because I tried to trim my own hair when I had to do extreme again of going blonde around the end of 2023. So but my hair grows so fast. My hair, nails, it grows so fast, so tribe, you won't even believe. But um but possibly maybe universe wants us to explore fashion, beauty, DIY, self-care. It's not just about tarot, guys. But you know, it's not like I wasn't trying to do some readings, but I can only carry so much on my overnighter that I had to pack so quickly yesterday. So, sorry guys, you know, you might be thinking, you might be so used to just be reading and reading, but too much reading, so much energy, and we need to be in the right mindset as well, because you might be there confused with your future spouse. Why am I talking to you right now? And it feels like I'm just talking on air and talking to Elon Musk as if he's in front of me. It's been going on again and again and again. But all these women, they gotta go, Elon Musk. Because to tell you, if I'm still like speaking to you this way, there must be something like from the universe. Maybe you need something from me. Or maybe you need me in your multiplanetary access to the unknown. So what's your choice? That's your low vibrational people around you that feeding demons in your head. Can they do whatever? No, it gone past. If you're a spaceship, you're going to just pass them by, and that's it. It's just a phase of your life, and that's it. Close the chapter, and if there's nothing there, just put like a closure and say, hey, I'm not romantically involved with you. I do not see ourselves in this relationship right now. So don't be triggering Melody. Do not be provoking whatever. Put them in their fucking place, Elon Musk. You know, that's all I ask, and that's what's supposed to be. Because if I'm going to be here, like, you know, going to be suffering like my episodes of ADD or moody or hypersensitivity, come on, you should have been much more understanding. I know you're going to be speaking about empathy or therapy or whatever. No one went to therapy here. So my therapy is God and universe. But your therapy is not the demons that surrounds you. I know that they mean well for you. That they also have their own, like, you know, like, maybe they think, oh, you can be with so and so, but Elon, I've had that too. But I don't feel myself romantically involved with anyone, so I don't settle for them. So I am here in a collective, and that's how I channel, and I need to practice what I am preaching as well. And then even if you could be the richest man in the planet, there's still some aspects in your life that is not perfect right now, and that's your personal dating and relationship and personal relationship. And the more pressure too is you are looking at someone almost every day for the past 2 years speaking about soulmates. It's not like we haven't met. So you do not want to be giving excuses now to these other people around you if you do not see yourselves with them. It's okay to be honest. It's okay to say no. Don't lead them on. Don't give them excuses to be triggering and be provoking me, because I'm still an intuitive. No matter how messed up I'm going to be, walking my intuition is, I can still pick it up. I have eyes and ears from the universe. Even if you might be thinking, oh my God, this girl just lost her marbles or something like that. But that's the point. I'm still here sitting with the unexplainable. So, and if you're my soulmate, you should know that too. If I am lying, then you would know that too. So, anyway, it could have been worse, Elon. You could have been with a soulmate who's very toxic. At least, even if I could be insane with the vlogging, at least I'm your lizard demon. So, anyway, I was just saying a lot of shit because I was hurt. I did not understand all these shits, all this controversy, all this bad media, and then all the other things that kind of add now because of this provocation and triggers. With me and you alone, there's a lot of triggers, and then you add all these toxic people, and it's been coming in all directions. Even if I am someone who's just, you know, not even a celebrity, not even like, I did not even pursue and aspire to be famous or anything like that. So it was a lot for me. It was overwhelming to be sitting here right now, like, you know, maybe you are used to a controversial life and you are so used to like dealing with that, or ignore someone or ignore some and talk to some. But what about if your soulmate is evolving with you and you're just going to be keep ignoring and then be listening to the wrong people? It has to stop. You can only do that for some time and you can only learn lessons. So you listen to them. If you're my real soulmate, so you listen to these wrong people. So where did it get you? Nothing. More bad decisions, more bad mistakes, and then empty connections. So what about if you listen to me now? Because it's going to be a long time coming that is going to be my turn, that you're going to listen to me now, and I can actually speak to me instead of just looking at me on vlogging. So anyway, Soldier, why am I doing this? Because we are all connected. If I am going to be stuck here, and no matter how much I'm going to be channeling your energy for hours and hours and hours, and we're still going to get stuck, I don't want that. So now I want possibilities, because maybe we don't even need tarot anymore or a million pick-up cards if I can find a solution. So you can be stuck reading pick-up cards, even a million pick-up cards a day, and none of that would even resonate because there's no action, there's no magic, there's no possibilities. Or even if there's intuition, you still stuck. So right now, I'm a change maker, I'm a paradigm shifter. I'm gonna shake everyone's world until I can find a solution. And right now, that's what exactly is happening here. And then when I'm going to be speaking about like okay, specific people and name dropping, would you think kind of normal person and a girl who's not in the spotlight going to be going to be speaking to the richest man in the planet? Come on. And someone who's building spaceships? But I also have a spacecraft, even if it's invisible. How would you know? I'm still supernatural. And then all the non-believers going to be saying, oh, don't even hear her, she's just so what. Hey, even if you think it's stupid, did it work? Did you land perfectly? I pulled my energy out from you, your previous launch. Everything went wrong. It was a horrible day for every one of you. But when I put my energy here, I put my spacecraft attached to you, what happened? Perfect. Perfect. 200%. Universe energy So, see, you need someone like you can put your faith that everything is going to be okay. And I put my faith in God and universe and my guardians. So, would you rather want me to be your enemy and listen to all these naysayers and unbelievers, or you want someone like me to give you possibilities or access to the stars and to other planets and to the unexplainable? What is your choice? See, that's the thing. Maybe universe put us all here together because I can actually put something in the table, something that these toxic people and toxic women that you surround with Elon Musk cannot give you. No matter how much you fed yourself with demons, you want to have babies with them or whatever, but that's a phase of your life that's going to end now. Because you're not going to be putting and donating your fucking sperm with anyone who even want to be asking your fucking sperm when they even fucking know that the real soulmate is evolving right here. And they know that too, stupid bitches. So, and that wasn't, yeah, you better be all hiding now, because at the end of the day, I'm still right. And I'm still here standing, and you are all there now. You do not know what to think. So, because you think, Soul Tribe, we are all powerful, divine feminines here. We are all in our Empress energy. I do understand that we're dealing with this, light feminine, dark feminine, whatever. But we are practicing shadow work. Most of you practice celibacy, purity. Do not even want to deal with anyone that is not your true connection. You don't even want to give your hugs. You don't even want to give your kisses to anyone that you don't see yourself in a romantic relationship. And I've also done that. I've also cut off people in my life right now, and I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. And there are also powerful people, rich people as well, that I have to cut off, that know me for a long time because I wasn't romantically involved, and they call me Ice Queen. But they're good people. They do not want to hurt me. They do not want to hurt anyone. It's just the loneliness here. That's why. Or maybe they just really develop love and feelings, and we cannot really blame that. But see, even if people can develop feelings, if you do not see yourself with them, it's not like we don't respect them. Even if we look up to them, but if there's no love and there's no, like, you don't see yourself with them, then it has to stay that way. It's better to be honest now. Do not just be like fooling yourself like, yeah, respect or whatever. Some culture, they might just settle for no love connections. But understand, if you're looking at me right now and then we are speaking about soulmates, we are trying to pursue our romantic soulmates. So, and then we are also strong believer of love and possibilities and soulmate union, our twin flame union. Thank you very much. That's it. So our collective, if we're going to be looking at a new connection, and then we cannot help it, when we get so excited, we're going to speak about past lives or soulmates. In my case, when I speak like that, men will be running because they won't understand when I'm speaking like that. And I guess that's also good, because from the very get-go, if they don't understand me when I'm speaking like that, then I guess it's not meant to be. So anyway, we put effort in this journey too. I was here with you, Soul Tribe, for 7 years, and I do not want to be stuck with pick of cards and going to be saying who's our soulmate, who's our future spouse for the next 7 years. This 7-year itch, it has to stop. Like Marilyn Monroe, has to stop now. That's gone far too long. And I do not want to be here, sitting in here, going to be calling out bitches and snakes, because these snakes, they have to go back to their fucking hole. They need to find their own happiness elsewhere, not going to be messing with our collective. So, and then if they are messing around with people that they're not their soulmates anyway, then they have to like not be messing with us. So I think like right now, what I'm trying to say is we're going to step our foot now. We're going to be stepping up because we're going to be saying no, it's not okay to be like right here, like just be laying like a doormat or whatever, because you know people going to be thinking like we do not deserve to be happy, we have no right to be believing in soulmates. To tell you, who can even be saying that to us, soul tribe? You know, this our real soulmate is supposed to be so thankful that we are holding on in here for many years to be waiting for them faithfully. Devotion is so insane. We don't even know their name, we don't even know how they look like, for some of you anyway. It's the devotion. You're already loyal and true to your person, and then your soulmate can even like, I mean, if you cross paths, or if you really like right now here in the same planet, they can even understand you when you're devoted to them like that. That's insane, soldier. So, but anyway, we don't want to be attracting the wrong devotion to wrong with the wrong people. I'm speaking about the devotion between soulmates. I'm not saying that like any snake can just be devoted to you, because that could happen, but we are trying to manifest the real connections here, real romantic soulmates. So don't just be saying like I'm just speaking stupid here, because I'm not. No, I'm not. So don't be like putting any more like, you know, bad mistakes, because it's going to add up and it's too much and it's very exhausting. And then what if like you're really like dealing with your soulmate, and then now it's just going to be question mark. Yeah, I don't want to be here going to be, I can do pick a card, soul tribe, but I want to be happy. I want to graduate in all this energy that is going to be who and like, you know, just going to be constantly confused like what is happening, and then now going to be upset because like all these blockages. And then if you're a woman, you need to have more self-respect with yourself anyway. But I do understand that sometimes, you know, we meet people, but anyway, if you think like a person is not into you, then don't even push it, because you think whatever, like you think I'm delusional here, maybe you're all delusional, because you're not supposed to be forcing yourself with a person if they don't even see themselves with you, and how much more manipulating a person to be with you. We don't believe on that shit. And then if you are going to have babies with certain women, and of course the family is going to be there too, and then they're going to hold you responsible for that too, when in fact if you don't see yourself with them, there's nothing supposed to be in the first place. Because maybe even the snake family is going to be looking at me now like, what is happening here? Well, I'm going to put you all in your place, sorry, because I have evolved here and I have every right to fight for my happiness as well. And I do not want to be fighting with any of your daughter, but I just felt like I don't want to be here too, just going to be insane. Because if your daughter is actually with my soulmate right now, it's not supposed to be that way. I want my soulmate, and you're not supposed to be like whoever is like putting more blockages in here. It's not supposed to be that way. So I'm going to say, no, you can't do that to me. And you're not going to be putting me in here like I'm just going to be talking to myself and going to be thinking whatever happened now. Where's my love life? Where is my love story? Where is my soulmate? Don't I deserve to be happy too? And then if your daughter is going to be there and they're going to be connecting with my soulmate, and she knows that she's not satisfied, she's insecure, and she's not happy right now, So there it goes. There's your answer there. So anyway, because that's not her soulmate, period. Why would you even want to be asking anything more from a person who can give you anything more? So anyway, and then did I even ask that I'm going to be evolving on a supernatural collective? No. Did I even? I asked for my soulmate in the first place, but then, so where is my soulmate now? I am going to go now. Where is your soulmate, Soul Tribe? So don't be saying that if you happen to listen to my live stream that I've gone insane, because I am someone who's trying to clear the blockages right now. If I clear and find answer in my own situation, I will also find solutions to your situation as well, if you are also dealing with the same blockages as I am right now. And I think you are dealing with the same blockages as I am experiencing right now, because we are connected. We are the collective here, and I'm still your captain. So what kind of captain I am and navigator if I do not even know how to find solution? I'm not the captain that I'm going to be just pouring supernatural energy and going to be doing pick a card, and we don't see any possibilities. So now that's the reason, like, when I am here speaking to every one of you, and then our real soulmate is going to be looking at this, and this world is getting smaller, like I already told you. Maybe my soulmate is going to see it, your soulmate is going to see it, you're going to see it. So everybody going to be here and going to like understand the real situation. So even if I'm going to be going on and on and on and on, the real situation here, where is my soulmate? Why can't my soulmate fight for me? And why can't your soulmate fight for you? That's it, period. So we don't waste any more time in here, because like I said, everything is borrowed time. Why you going to suffer, and why you going to sacrifice your own happiness just because of manipulating energies? You know, if you are someone dealing with a person, no kids, no pets, no whatever, then I guess, you know what, no responsibilities, whatever, I don't know. But most of us here possibility not dealing with situation like that. So how do we put solution here? How do we understand these shits? How do we understand these things? And then if you are our divine masculine, and then if you are our connection, if you are still here, like listening right now, then what is going on here? See? And I've been like this on and on and on for like the last 7 years. With so and so, and then now with so and so. So who is my soulmate? What is going on? Why am I going to be evolving with supernatural ability? Just what? To fucking waste my energy here? If I am someone connecting with the wrong people, come on. If you're my soulmate, you gotta know if you're my soulmate too. That's it. It's not just, you're not just going to leave me here and going to be thinking like, oh my God, this girl is crazy. Well, I'm kind of crazy anyway. It's not like I didn't own that. But we are in a love journey. Why just going to like, you know, like leave us here, like going to be channeling and channeling? We're supposed to be dating. We're supposed to be like experiencing good times together and spending the holidays together. And then holidays going to come up again. And then, yeah, and the years is going to be 2025. I started here in this journey 2019. Always supernatural energy, almost every day. 2019 is, you know, it's very exhausting. And then if you're my soulmate, where is your heart? to even be putting me in this situation like this. You're supposed to be my hero. And that's why when I meet someone, and then I would, I would lose myself sometimes, and I would say, oh, please be my hero. You're my hero, whatever. And then if you're my real soulmate and you can see me messaging someone like that, how do you feel? Don't you feel like a little off when you know that I'm your soulmate, and then I'm going to be saying that to other people? I'm going to be saying, please be my hero. You're supposed to step up and be my hero and eliminate all these mistakes around you. So, and do not make any more. Because like I said, do not lead people on when there's nothing there. So, period. That's it. I don't need to say anymore. I am going to go now, Soul Tribe. Why? I'm sorry. You can be saying Elon, like, what is she saying? Keep Elon, whatever. I don't know why I'm doing that. But maybe my spirit guides want me to speak to Elon Musk and explain to him, like, what's the real deal? Because I have eyes and I have ears. If something is not right there, possibility my guardians is trying to speak to him right now. And like, wanting to explain that. Why are you leaving your soulmate here? Why are you doing that? Why are you listening to your demons? Why are you listening to whatever? That's the point in here. I go on and on and on, and sometimes spirit guys speak that way. It's keep repeating on and on and on. And I have been here 131 minutes with the same message on and on and on and on. It's like spirit guardians speaking the same thing on and on and on. So you better fucking listen now if you are true soulmates. It's not right anyway, to be stuck on empty connections. If I did not evolve here, who would care? We can all settle for less. Maybe that would have been easier. But we are a collective who are mostly pure souls. And can you understand, Soul Tribe? Most of us are in celibacy. If we really wanted to pursue something, that would have been so easy, Soul Tribe. But why does universe always be blocking shits? So maybe we really did have protection from up above. Oh my God, that's so insane. I am going to go now. Thank you, guys. I know I need grounding. I'm not. I have imbalanced energies. Because I do, again, like, that's my problem for 7 years. I am not grounded. I am not balanced. And I have a sacral chakra. It's blocked. So, but I still do, like, all this supernatural energy, and then I go back again and again and again. And others do not understand why I kind of like insane here, because that's it. You got it right. I am grounded. I'm not grounded. Like, I am, like, flying off the ether right now. And if you're my soulmate, if you happen to see me like this right now, why are you going to be leaving me like this right now? Who is much more important, the fucking snakes around you right there, or your true soulmate who's like asking like a cry for help here? Come on. So signing off now. Thank you, guys. Sorry, okay? But I think, like, even if you think it's so insane right now for me to be speaking here, like, out of my head right now, but you can get some sense into my sentiments here. What am I after? What is I keep repeating here? Soulmates supposed to be in union. Soulmates needs to be together. Romantic soulmates anyway need to be dating, need to be in a relationship, need to be devoted towards each other. It's not supposed to be in separation. It's not supposed to be like me in a real soulmate collective, going to be vlogging right here, right now, and going to be saying, who's my soulmate? Who am I going to be dating to? Why am I alone here? Who can understand me? So see, like all these things is going on and on and on almost every day. And if you're my fucking soulmate, you don't even know how to fucking fight for me. What the hell? What good are you? And why are you going to be there if it's so empty as well? And then what is going to happen in this collective now? We're just going to waste all this intuition, all this supernatural energy. Who's going to be laughing now? Who's going to benefit in this? But that dark energy and then that manipulative people and the demons around you, surrounding you. So that's not good. So can please somebody help me, take me out of this like mess right here, because I do not want to be like vlogging and going to be so ungrounded and going to be like so insane and on and on and on and on. And if it's not Elon Musk, that's okay. Please let me meet someone who can treat me well, because I don't want to be here and going to be just freaking left out and then going to be in this collective like so empty and you know, a lot of lonely souls in here and lonely souls who are real soulmates of someone. And I don't want to get stuck here. And then if you, Elon, you know, you do not even know how to step up, it wasn't really easy to be, you know, to be like looking at all this mess around that you put around you. So that's what I'm saying. And then you even be saying you believe in love and soulmates. You believe in love and soulmates when you can actually step up and know how to protect your own soulmate. That's it. You're not just going to be speaking about therapy, empathy, understanding, and love and soulmates when you're revolving yourself with the wrong people. And how much more this wrong people going to be provoking and triggering me. That's going to drive me insane. So, and I think I need to go now. Thank you guys. Sorry, I'm going to like, it's already 10:48. I'm going to drink some water and calm down. This is not good because, you know, I'm going to like drive myself insane. When something is not right, I'm going to be like going on and on and on and on and on. And poor soulmate here is going to be waking up another day and then going to be thinking again, what happened now? Wow. I am going to go now. Bye guys. Good night. Sorry. Sunday night. It's fucking Sunday night. Oh, is it Sunday night? Yeah, it's Sunday night. And I'm going to go on and on. And last night I did that too. I was pissed at midnight. So, yeah. Who are you making happy here? My question to the real soulmates in this collective, who is happy here right now? Are you happy? Who are you making, like, why you think, is it better to make all these snakes and all these wrong people around you happy than your real soulmate and than yourself? Something is not right here, you know? So anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm sorry guys, I'm gone insane, but I am going to sign off. Bye.